All right, here's another video, very basic, very straightforward. And video is about not worrying what's outside of you, including social media, with what's going on with your friends, your family. You can't really worry about what's going on to them because it's their life and it's their situation. Even if you give the advice, they might not want it, and everybody learns sometimes the hard way. So you can give some suggestions indirectly, like asking questions. Oh, what about this? What about that? Instead of being like a criticizer and like, ah, you should have done this. Oh, you should have done that. What were you thinking? Instead be like, oh, like calm about it. Because the best way to, get through somebody is for them to get through themselves by you kind of being a guide and providing that platform for them to discover the solution. And that's how they get the solution. Because if you have the solution, they're not going to get the solution and use that solution unless they themselves figure it out. You can give them examples and such. So this video, just want you to forget about what's going outside. Your attention is limited. Your time is limited. All that attention you're giving to social media, video games, talking to people that are not going to be good for you, people that are negative, giving your attention to tasks that are useless. Like sometimes I'm like kind of trying to learn music and maybe that's useless, but at the same time, like, oh, that kind of exercises my brain. Giving your attention to, I don't know, being too obsessive with cleaning, giving your attention to fashion, being like, oh, I want them to look good and everything, like shopping for clothes, giving your attention to, what are some other things? I don't know, drugs. You don't want to be wasting your time doing drugs, because when you do drugs, you can't do nothing productive. With that being said, social media being the more obvious one because we spend hours on that. How about you, instead of giving that attention to that, you give that attention back to yourself. I know it's uncomfortable to look at yourself and be like, hey, well, what can I improve? Well, there's a bunch of things we can improve about ourselves. And that kind of disappoints us because, like, man, you start being negative about it. But the way you should think about it is like, hey, this is like a blank slate. This is a blank sheet of paper I could create, I could draw, Otherwise, if you're wasting your time, social media and all that stuff, the paper is going to stay blank. It's not going to be nothing than what it already is right now. And we're humans. We can evolve, we can improve. And that's the amazing part about life, is that there's so many ways to evolve and improve. And you don't have to stay where you are. If you don't like it, you can be in a better situation. So bring that attention back to yourself and focus on things that you can improve. And I think that's pretty much it with this video. I mean, there's nothing much to be said other than bring that attention to you so that you can propel yourself instead of propelling all these influencers online by liking, sharing. You're helping them with their business, also with work. You're helping your boss help the owner of the company make billions or millions of dollars. Why not, give yourself some time to build yourself and create some other type of wealth and health, go to the gym and stuff. We go to work, give 8 hours to an employer, a company, and they're growing like crazy. What if we put those 8 hours to ourselves? Obviously, we need to work to make money and pay rent, but we have another set of like maybe 2 hours a day to improve, read a book, and compound that over time for a whole year, for the rest of your life. Learning 2 hours, 30 minutes a day could really propel yourself to a different place in life that you never thought you would be. Otherwise, that time, that's going into social media is just going to waste, because social media doesn't bring any return. Sometimes they give ideas, but there's ideas that there's so many millions, that facial expression, millions of ideas that they're just a waste of time. It's just entertainment unless you do something with it. There's a time where I tried doing online business, doing a website, posting stuff to sell. I was trying to do penny stocks, large caps. I was trying to learn about Amazon FBA. I was trying to learn about Forex. I was trying to learn about drop shipping, reselling, flipping phones, and all this bunch of stuff. And at the same time, I was also doing Postmates, DoorDash, Uber Eats, just scattered all over the place. And I got nowhere. I got a taste of like what it takes, kind of. I mean, I wasn't successful in any of them, still not. So now I'm just like, okay, Uber and stocks. Uber and stocks, that's it. Uber to pay for my bills and stuff, and then 2 hours a day for stocks to learn and improve until I make it. And that's it. That's all I got for the video. So I hope that helps and brings some new perspective. Bye-bye.